The Maffetone method really does work. And at some point you need to graduate to the next class. And that's what this is all about. It's about seeing where my potential lies and seeing what I can do with the fitness that I have and knocking out some pretty darn cool goals. So first one, hill repeats. If I'm looking to get faster, I know that I need to do hill repeats. It is like speed work in disguise. It's also amazing for working on your running form. Look, when you run up hills, I need to make sure that I pay attention and I'm pushing off and I'm engaging with my glutes. I am also working on my exaggerated arm swing. I need to make sure that, I'm working at that. I need to make sure that as I'm propelling my way up, I'm being exaggerated. I need to work at building a good form. Now, I need to make sure that my knee drive is kind of going as well, right? So I need to make sure that's happening. So there's a number of things that hill work can really do that can really make a big impact in my running. Thinking about running using 80-20, I'm a little nervous about tomorrow morning. Because tomorrow morning I'm doing hill repeats, and I haven't done hill repeats in a number of years. So, gotta be kind to myself. Don't push it, don't go too crazy. Deciding when to stop using the Maffetone method and go all in on 80-20 is a personal decision. It's a decision that you have to look at and say, hold on, how long have I been training? And do I think I could slowly build up and try to do more speed work? Is it possible just to do 10% more? To work your way up to that 20%? It's not a decision that anyone just kind of wakes up and goes, okay, I'm just gonna start doing this, and you're gonna hammer it out. Hill repeats also build strength, right? Depending on what grade that you're running up, it's hard to tell whether it's going to be like a 7% or a 10% grade. Each one's different. You could totally change how you do your running, specifically how long you're running up for before then you start to kind of cool off and jog back down. I'm David, I'm the plant-powered runner, and I've been using the Maffetone method for many years. However, I've made the decision to start transitioning to more of an 80% MAF, 20% speed work. And speed work includes hill repeats, tempos, thresholds, progression runs, fartleks, things like that. The reason why I want to do this, I want to see if using the Maffetone method for as long as I have has been able to put me in a position where I can transition into more of this style of running, see where my potential lies. I want to get faster. I want to run a 1:49 half marathon. It may not seem a lot to maybe some of you, but for me, that would be a big win considering over the last number of years where I was at. I've logged a lot of miles. I've logged a lot of time, and I've put in my heart and soul into the videos here on YouTube. And I am going to bring you along on this journey if you so choose to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and comment. So running by heart rate really does allow me to tune in with my body, to run at a slow pace, and then if I'm going too fast, I know that I can slow it down. It's a real governor. Now, there reaches a point where you need to decide, am I going to continue to train this way, or am I going to reel it in and say, hey, I think it's time to start adding in some speed. Hill repeats, I'm not training by heart rate. That's not what's going to happen. What's going to happen is I'm going to be doing hill repeats, hill sprints. I'm going to do 3 30-second. I'm going to run 30 seconds as fast as I can up this grade of a hill. Could it be like a 7% grade? Could it be a 10% grade? Whatever it is, I tend to just find a really steep hill and I just run up it. And then I jog back down, nice, cool it off, right? Do a little quick break when I get at the bottom, and then boom, I do it all over again. Going up hills. These are my weakness. It's like my kryptonite. hills, hills, hills. Oh. Right? Again, at least it starts building up, right? And then the following week, I'll do the exact same thing, but I'll do 4 of them. And then the following week, I'll do 5 of them. And each time, I'll do 30 seconds. And then, you know, maybe I do 5 of them, but then I shift it and say, okay, I'm now gonna do 3 of them, 45 seconds. It's good, it's speed work in disguise. Hill repeats can be fun. They can be challenging, and they could be discouraging in some cases. I'm doing 4 of them, 30 seconds up with a 2-minute cool down up a hill. It's not big, but it's the only one I'm gonna use today. I have to find a better place to go, but I thought this would be a good place to start this whole training block off. So what I plan on doing is dropping one of these little paper balls at the spot where after I run up 30 seconds. That's the plan. Oh boy, it's gonna be friggin' fun. Just what I'm excited about. Okay, here we go. Oops. Sometimes I just have to tell myself, Dave, stop believing the doubt in your head. Everything is going to be okay. But I analyze, and then I worry. And then sometimes I freak out. Calm down, Dave. You've got this. I don't know about resting for 2 minutes. I'm in pretty good shape right at the moment. I mean, yeah, I know it was only 30 seconds, but yeah, that may be too much. Okay, where did I? Oh, there's my line. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Okay. Wow. Staying committed. I'm way up here. Seeing the training plan to a finish line, and then testing out my results in a race. Now that's something special. And it's coming. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be one heck of a ride. I'm gonna run this one without filming on my GoPro. There's a lot of things that bring me joy, and running is one of those. Running fast can give me anxiety, but I do it anyways. Running slow sometimes makes me bored, but I do it anyways because I know it works. This is how things looked. That's my first one. So we'll go, how many steps? 1, 2, 9, 30, 31, 32. That's my third one. 32, 33, 34, 35, 35 and a half. Looking at the numbers, it's not too bad. I mean, could I have done better? Absolutely, but I was filming. So I have to factor that into the equation. But if I'm looking at my times, 3:44, 3:19, 3:30, 3:27. This is a good beginning to doing hill repeats, and it's something that I can build on. Now, I just need to find a bigger hill. This is a good start, Dave. MAF training has gotten me so far. That's why I like the Maffetone method. Now, it's time for 80-20 training. Let's see how far this can get me. Sometimes I look at my training plan and go, man, this is gonna take forever. This is so far in the distance. There's so much training that needs to be done. It's kind of like looking at a beach, right? Like, it's hard to know when the beach actually ends because it just seems like your eyesight can only go so far, and you keep looking going, where is the end? You know, and if you look and you say, you know, what is a kilometer? How far is a kilometer to the eyesight? Like, where is that? It can be so hard to quantify. And so when I'm looking at my training, I'm looking at it from a lens of, I'm looking at what do I have to do today? Not what I have to look at for the week, but what do I just need to do today? So what's going on with you? What are you struggling with? What are you thinking about doing? What's happening in your training world? Are you trying to decide if you're going to shift it up, if you're going to change? Or are you just starting off on your Maffetone training? I want to know. We're all runners. We all struggle. We all have our moments of when things are really good and when things are really bad. And with my channel, I share everything. The good, the bad, the ugly, things I'm learning, things I'm kind of discouraged with, life in general, being a runner. I'm just trying to fit it into my day. So if you're into that, hit the subscribe button, follow along, comment, like the videos. It really does help. And like I always say, get out and run.
I really wanted to get it right, trying to find some balance in